Hello and welcome to the Super Tipple Bros podcast. Middle here. I'm about to talk to you more about the first Descendant and my boy Esiemo. So yeah, Esiemo, he's probably my favourite character in the game. He's a lot of fun to play and can be absolute nonsense. So what I've got for you today is a couple of more nonsense builds. You can see them there and there, I believe. Yep. So I'll have them on screen the whole time just so you can listen to the video and continue to build your character if you want to use one of these. What I'd say is these might not necessarily be the most mathematically best builds, but I've used Esiemo about the most out of any character in the game, and these are probably just my two favourite and most useful builds. So one of these builds is the explosive propaganda build. This is quite a fun build for when you're working as part of a group doing anything around mass mobbing. So Esiemo's not the best mobber in the game. In fact, he's a bit of an all-rounder. So what's quite good for him is you put on this explosive propaganda build and it changes his third ability from being a guided landmine into being a taunting landmine. And you may have seen this in the game, just with him randomly dancing as a hologram, and it is objectively just quite fun. So this entire thing is built around range and HP. So the hologram version of him is built off of his own HP. So I've got HP on here and more HP, and I think it comes to, yeah, there we are, nearly 400%. So what I'd say, and that and skill duration and range, it means that you can just grab everybody's attention. I would liken it most to Lepic's big pull-in grenade thing that he has, but with this, it explodes at the end, and it will taunt every character in the game except for bosses. So definitely a bit of fun, and it works really well when you've got someone who can mob really well, or if you're using the Malevolent as well. So it will draw everybody in, get them focused on anything but you, and then just keep hitting them with the mobbing guns. So the other build I have is a mixture of two. There's this one, which I quite like. It's probably his most powerful build I've come by, but what I've done is over time opted to switch this into this build here, which is completely based on cooldown. So you can't cool down his skills any more than I've managed to do here from what I can gather. We've got his first bombs, the entire stack of 5 cools down in 1.7 seconds. So the whole purpose of this one is to just get out as many bombs as humanly possible in a short range. Also, it means that your detonator, instead of taking 2 seconds to cool down, which I think is a bit of a nonsense thing anyway, it means you can cool down in 0.3 seconds. So you can constantly be spamming bombs. The other thing that's really cool with this build, and this makes it work really well for Sigma Sector or anything where you're doing a lot of running, is creative explosion. What works really well here is I've pulled the cooldown down to 5 seconds, so you can constantly be running and doing this. So you run, you explode, you run, you explode, and it means you can hit bosses frequently and very hard. So definitely worthwhile. This is what I end up using the most. And also you can find that he runs pretty fast with this. I think he's faster than Barney. I don't know if it's changed since the update. So going into the rest of the build, as I say, Malevolent's quite useful. It's the main gun at the moment. It's really good for mobbing, helps him quite a bit. His reactor, I've got a reactor with a skill cooldown on it. Now, you could get a reactor that's double fire tech, and if you can, that will make him a lot stronger. Certainly worthwhile and worth having a look into. But I personally just favour cooldown. I've also then gone for, in the external components, one for skill power, one for fire skill power. Just helps make him stronger. And as you can see here, mad defense just because of what I've done with these. They've all got defense up on them. There is diminishing returns on defense after about 30,000, but this just helps keep him alive and works quite well with the explosive propaganda one as well. And then his HP currently on this build, the cooldown build, is pushing 10,000, but on the explosive propaganda build, I will show you, it goes up to 23, which definitely very helpful. Helps keep the taunting things alive. Works well. I've gone down this route here. Skill cooldown, skill power, and then I've put on the fire cohesion mutant cell. And I find that this helps. You can do what you like with it. If you really wanted, you can build into guns. Not a bad shout as well. And you can also build into HP, should you wish. It would be great if you could do a like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Okay.
Is that all you got? Firing time bomb! Start the count. Bomb installed. Firing time bomb.
Hound actual to HQ. Mission complete.
Yes, but you do you.
I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support. Ground troops.
Better move if you don't want to get blown up. That all you got? Ha! Hit me again. Hey, things are about to get pretty serious, but you do you.
Okay.
Come on, you're just messing with me. I love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. Oh. That all you got? Changing back.
Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.